something that we want to know about your background and experience and your experience in the church.
My wife can be here, but so I was sending her messages up here. Your church. The life of Peter impacted because before he thought the nets were filled to breaking. Verse 6. Almost always, he shows his feeling. And I know some Asians and Jesus knows exactly what to take Jesus and set him on the throne. You can be the king now. This is the time. Watch what comes out of this story. Verse 13. Who do men say that I am? Peter, don't miss this. Think about this as we relate. Peter, James, and when we get to and Peter and the other disciples saw this beautiful display of Jesus with Moses and Elijah. It was like the second coming. It was majestic, and they were so excited. Here's Peter coming out again in his expression. He says, "Oh, let's build 3 tabernacles, one for you, one for Elijah, and one for Moses." It's interesting that later we realize from Peter in his own epistles, which we studied in the Sabbath school lesson. It says, Peter is admitting, you know, we didn't follow cunningly devised fables. We actually saw the majestic display of power of Jesus with Moses and Elijah. And we heard the voice of God. This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. But Peter had learned by that time in 1st and 2nd Peter, we have a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto you do well to take heed. Just because you see something fantastic, just because you hear some titillating, some interesting voices that are very attractive, stick to this word right here. So there's another episode that I must stop to share with you. It's in John chapter 13. You know it so well, but let's just pause there for a moment. If you'll go to John 13, please. The Bible tells us that Jesus instructed Peter and some of the disciples to arrange for the upper room so they could wash one another's feet and have the Last Supper.
in boarding ina in tua in book khan khasuma wa nekom atop na le khe kisil sakna te ani na ding in tua vai ni.
But no provision had been made to wash the feet, which was the custom in the Middle East.
Ayang to taka pen khe kisop sakna ding pen bangma vai na ki ho khalohi ina to pen tua ama hun la ya anei na khat na hi.
Who did Jesus start with when he started washing the feet?
Toile hi to pa yisuin anung ju te khe sop sak jang kwa to pan hi.
Do you know who was first?
Ama sa pen ko yam na theu yam
Judas.
Judas ya ka zo to pan hi.
I can't believe it.
Ka zo ku
The one who was betraying Jesus.
to pa yisu ale he song pa.
But we're talking about Peter. So we go around the circle.
Ayang to igen no pen pi tai mani pai so lai ni.
Jesus comes to Peter.
To pa yisu pen pi ta kem.
Oh no! Here's this expressive Peter. No. You never will wash my feet.
Ina kita ka pi ta in alung sim a feeling de la ka le na ka khe nang som nge lo ding te chi.
He says, looking him right in the eye, my friend, if I don't wash your feet, you have no part in this.
Ina to pa yisu in pen pi ta eni na lo mo na khe ko sop sa ke le ke to van tu nga mun ne lo ding te chi.
What does Peter then say?
To le to chang pi ta bang chi le le ya.
He always goes to the extreme, doesn't he? Wash everything!
Pi ta pen extreme mama pai den ke hi.
We're in the upper room now. Go to Luke 22.
Tôi na khan tung nung om hi hang Luke
22.
som ni le ni.
One thing that the disciples, especially Peter, does not want for Jesus to have to experience is suffering.
Pita dia bangina to ba Jesu athuak ding ade lo te la ka khat pen bangyam chi le thuak sian na hi.
Look at verse 15. Then he said to them, with fervent desire, I have desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer.
Anel som lenga na to chen in ama te ke ma in ka thuak ma in hi pasien hi pai san koi no te to ina kom ding utin ka nga ka ma hi.
Now, hang on to this part. We're about finished. I'm not going to take you through the whole rest of the story of Peter. But in this scenario, we see Jesus working desperately for the heart of Peter. One of us to be out. In
Hiteng kem pe wa sam khat hina to hitaka anel som thum le khat na pen ken bang to ba Jesu na pi ta kinga ama alung sima piak ding at thum.
Read verse 31 and 32, please.
Anel som thum le khat le som thum le ni. Simon o bu hai bangin Satan in nang hai kong som hi a hi hangin Simon o nop na alo sap lo na dingin nang ading thu kangen zo hi na ki hei ki jangin na sangam te na thahat sakin chi.
Jesus does not want any one of us to perish. He's praying for us. He says, I'm fighting for you. I know Satan is after you. He's like a slippery, sneaky serpent.
You know, he kita ka pen to ba isun ten kem wa dinga thu nge saki ya doi mam pa inong kem do na dingin jin to doi mam pa pen gul atal anal bangin onghi.
When you're going through rough times, and I saw some tough times on the board here this morning, remember, Jesus is praying for us.
Ya, to en haksan na khong itwa khong itwa jangin ya ipok din khata to ba Jesu tangin adingin thuang nge saki.
Peter didn't know what he was saying in response. Look at the next verse.
To pitaina to ba Jesu gen pen bangyam chi telohi.
Oh Lord, I will never forsake you. I am with you. I am fully committed. If you go to prison, I'll go with you. If you die, I'll die with you.
多包那拜那拜宁通常那拜的这种拜宁那是那是宁记。
Which takes us to verse 54.
In 多边那so 54 so ngalali ano so ngalali na tuni.
This is the classic story of Peter's denial.
He ben na Peter an to ba isu anyang na hi.
You remember it happened 3 times.
To be sister anyang na te mate.
Peter, I tell you, he said, before the cock crows, you're going to deny me 3 times, and that's exactly what happened.
Peter kung gani na tumbe akwa mai tumbe nyani te chi gen kholina to ben ma na piang hi.
Verse 56, a servant girl, seeing him as he was sitting there by the fire, looked intently at him and said, "Oh, you're that man that was with him." Oh, no. He denied him. Women, I do not know him.
Anel som na leguk na sem nume kharin mei tang to la ya atut amuhi. To nuin ama avai batele da hipa ama to kipo hi achi.
All I can say at this point is that Jesus was through. He was finished with words. No more words.
Ina to nume nuin to chi chang ken to pa thelo ing china. Ayama tun pen to ba sun kam to again hun mantahi.
He had taught everything he could teach to Peter.
Kam to Peter thu a hil the teng khem pa va hil khin si sa hi.
No more Mount of Transfiguration with fantastic majesty and display and emotions and excitement. No more.
Bale man. To mel kilam den na to ahoi mama alam den mama. Ji de hong ki sam lo hi.
Notice in verse 61. If you underline in your Bible, would you underline verse 61?
Ya nalai sang tho sunga lai na gi le som gug le khat na gi sak odiam.
This is in Caiaphas' judgment hall, not Pilate, but Caiaphas, the high priest. It says here by Dr. Luke, and the Lord turned and looked at Peter.
Ina hi tak pen Caiaphas om nai hi na look in again na to ba ji na ki hei ta en hi.
For talk, just the look.
Pama gen no lo pama pongzong lat na lo. Peter en jiao ye ma.
It broke his heart.
Ina Peter alung tang kitab.
I told you were going to deny me.
Ke nong nial ding kong gen khol.
Where did Peter go?
To le tu Peter ko pai kham.
The same spot where Jesus had been in Gethsemane.
Gethsemane kwan to ba Yesu om na to mu na ama Peter zum tun pai hi.
It's a pretty heavy moment. When I think of Peter, I think of hope.
Ken ben hi Peter kang ai sun chang ni. Lamen na kang ai sun hi.
I think of breakfast.
Zingan kang ai sun hi.
Fish are cooking.
Ben za
153 fish, John.
nga sa to
Converted. We don't change personalities.
Dar khat ben ki hel ton lo hi.
Cloak into the water is
Noi
master.
tu na to ba Yesu ai
He together after breakfast.
tu na ong yin mai.
Thank you on me.
Ke